Okay. You're welcome. Hello, you're welcome. I'm glad to have you on this training. You're welcome once again. I'm glad to have you on this training. You're welcome to God's World Academy, and we are glad to have you. You see, in this training, I'll be showing you the simple, complete success system to making seven figures doing e-commerce in 2021, and I'll be showing you these by, you know, revealing to you the seven step-by-step principles to starting a successful e-commerce business or many importation as the case may be. You see, all the way from home, making use of available system that can make in return for you 10 to 15 times profit, even if you're just starting online today. I mean it. Even if you're just starting online today, I'm glad to have you on board once again, and I promise to impart to you worthy and timely knowledge that will change your perspective right away. You see, the thing is, you can start to implement everything you will learn in this video, in this training, immediately you're done watching this video. Is that cool by you? Is that cool by you? By way of introduction, I am Olawale. My name is Olawale, the CEO of God's Wealth Store, and by God's grace, the founder of God's Wealth Academy, an e-commerce expert, a digital marketer, a graphics designer. I started e-commerce some years back, and I have been making cool cash, 10 times profit consistently. And if you stay to the end of this training, here are the things you will learn from this training. You learn how to choose a product to sell, how you can find products people want and not need, and how and where to source for your products from, and how you can start selling your products quickly without having to beg people to buy using both paid and free traffic. You also learn how the big guys do it using sales funnel. You learn how to sell and how to scale, how to manage your business. And the question I think, or I believe you might be asking within yourself is, who is this exactly for? Who is this training for? This training is for those people who are interested in e-commerce business with lesser capital. It also means for university students, unemployed graduates, youth couples seeking to start something for themselves. It also means for struggling or emerging entrepreneurs who want a lucrative, a sustainable, and at the same time a highly scalable business. It also means for startups or total newbies seeking to know all there is about many importation business. It also means for aspirational individuals. So imagine if you were being able to live financially free, not being worried about getting fired or laid off. How would that look, and how would that sound to you? Imagine if you learn how to leverage unavailable opportunities and make a difference for yourself during this time of unexpected change. Imagine if you learn how to leverage on a proven built system plus the internet to solve people's problems and make 7 figures, cool cash for yourself to take care of your parents, your family, your relatives, and the likes, to take care of your business. Imagine if making money was just like cooking, where you only have to follow a step of instructions and get your desired results. Would that be okay by you? You knew? Imagine if you knew how successful entrepreneurs, business authority figures got started and could implement the same strategy in your own life despite the panic and the crisis. You see, I guess you are probably thinking now why you should consider e-commerce business among many other businesses out there. Interesting. I perceive I'm right. And if I may tell you, e-commerce business, or let me say e-commerce, popularly known as mini importation, has preference over many other businesses out there. Simply because one, you don't need a physical store to get started. You don't need a physical store to start your e-commerce business. You don't even have to buy your products in bulk. Neither do you need to be where your customers are before you can sell to them. You don't even need a website to get started, and you can even make as well as 1,000 to 1,500% gain with e-commerce business. I mean, doing e-commerce business, you can easily scale your business, and you can start with as low as 20 to 50,000 naira. Is that interesting? That is incredible, right? Interesting and incredible, definitely. So let's dive fully into the training. Let me quickly keep my promise. Let's dive fully into the training. You see, in this training, we'll be talking about how you can choose a product for your choosing niche. Now, before you think about buying any product, you must first of all know who the end customer is. Is it going to be a male or a female? Once you've been able to answer that question, once you've known what who your end customer is, once you've been able to answer that question, you want to know what drives. You also want to know what drives a customer and your consumer to make a purchase decision. The first thing you need to know is who exactly is the end customer is, and what exactly drives the end consumer or your customer to make a purchase decision. These two questions are very, very important when it comes to choosing a product to sell. So you must understand that people buy product based on how they feel, and they justify their purchase decision with logic. You see, for a man who wants to buy a product, he will be looking at enhancing his image, he will be looking at covering his shame, feeling emotionally superior, feeling physically superior. These are the foundation of a man's purchase decision. For a woman, her decisions are based on different reasons. She will always want to look beautiful, which is talking about her image. She will always want to, generally feel superior to other women. To other women, she wants to protect her offspring. That's why it is very easy for women to buy, something like mosquito killer, mosquito repellent for their ward, for their children. You see, once you've been able to understand this, there are certain factors you also want to consider before purchasing the product. Factors like the product should be $10 or less. The price of the product should be around $10 or less. The product shouldn't be bulky, shouldn't be heavy, shouldn't be readily available in the market. The product should provide instant gratification. The product shouldn't be a fragile product like bulbs and the like. And you should be able to sell the product for not less than 400% profit. Someone is asking, why 400% profit? I'm saying minimum of 400% profit. You can sell it for 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and 1000% profit, but not less than 400% profit, simply because you spend 4 times before getting your product to your final consumer. You spend on procuring the product, buying the product from wherever you are buying it from. You spend on shipping the product to Nigeria. You spend on running advertisement. You spend on shipping the product to your final consumer. So you want to make at least 100% profit on each of your spendings, each of your expenses. And that is why I advocate for nothing less than 400% profit. So now let's talk about how you can find hot-selling products in your niche. How do you research for hot-selling products? Finding a hot-selling product is very important if you want to sell out a product quickly. So below I have listed places where you can easily research for hot-selling products in your niche. Places like AliExpress and Facebook. So we are going to go over each of these sites exactly and see exactly how you can find hot-selling products on this platform. Though I use more than this, I use nothing less than 8 platforms to identify hot-selling products, and that is why I can never get stuck when it comes to identifying hot-selling products. I can never get stuck. So let's quickly check into AliExpress. I know majority of us are familiar with AliExpress. What you probably don't know is how to find hot-selling products on AliExpress, and I'll be showing you how to do that. First thing you want to do is to head over to aliexpress.com, and after you've been able to get to aliexpress.com, it's either you log in, you can easily register with them, or even without signing in, you can still get hot-selling products. So by the left hand side of aliexpress.com, you have a lot of categories where you have women's clothing, men's clothing, phone accessory, computer and office, consumer electronics, jewelries and accessories, home and garden, shoes, modern and kids, sport and entertainment, beauty and health, automobiles and motorcycles, home improvement. What you want to do, and for the purpose of this training, we'll be sticking to health and beauty. So when you look at the left hand side and you've been able to see this category, what you want to do is, for the purpose of this training, we'll be clicking on health and beauty. And when we click on health and beauty, you see we have subcategories. Like you can see here, we've clicked on health and beauty, and we're having subcategories. And for the purpose of this training, we'll be going to skin care. So what we want to do is to click on skin care. And when we click on skin care, we have this kind of what's it called? This kind of interface. We have a lot of product listed under skin care. So what you want to do is to click on this number one, this place label number one, which is order. That is, you want to sort by order and you want to sort by rating. Why are we doing all this? The reason why we are sorting by order, the reason why we are sorting by rating, the reason why we are featuring by orders and rating is just because if you filter by order, it helps us to know whether people like or are buying the product. And not just that, it also helps us to know whether people are saying positive things about the product. So after you've been able to do the filter, after doing the filter, here is the result I got. It may be quite different from what you will get, because some other products would have been listed by the time you are doing your own. But you already get the process, the procedure to identifying hot in demand product. There are other ways, but for the purpose of this training, this is what I'll be showing you for now. So when you click on the rating and you click on the order, you have a lot of product listed, showing on your screen. You have a lot of products showing on your screen. So what I want to do is to click on one of the products, and I'll be clicking on the Labena. As you can see on the screen. This is the Labena. So as I click on the Labena blackhead remover, from what you're seeing on the screen, you can see that it's already have over 30,000 orders and is having over 14,000 reviews. This suggests to you that a lot of people are placing order for this product. A lot of people are coming back to give a kind of review. And you don't just want to stop there. You don't just want to stop there. You also simply want to check the transaction history of the product. And when I try to do that, here is what the transaction history looks like. You see, one piece. A lot of people are buying these products. So from the image above, you can see that people are ordering the products. The reason you are seeing one piece or the other is just because people who need it are ordering for the products. So once you've been able to verify all that, and you've been able to have everything verified about the chosen product, the next thing you want to do is to run a test ad using Facebook. That is the place of product validation. You want to validate if the product truly is an hot in demand product. Why are you doing this? Because most of the products you see there, most of them are not being sold to Nigeria alone. So you want to test your own demography. You want to test the environment. That if that product is being sold here in Nigeria, where people react to it, where people buy it, so you want to test it before investing heavily on it. So when you start to receive orders, when orders are coming in, it's a confirmation that you already have a winning product. How to do that, you get to know more as the training moves on. So another platform you want to make use of is facebook.com. So how do you use facebook.com? What you want to do first is to log in into your account on Facebook. You want to log in into your account on Facebook, and you see a search bar at the top most part of your Facebook account. And what you want to do is to type in some of the search string most people that sells on Facebook, some of the search string or some of the keywords they use. Keywords like pay on delivery, payment on delivery, 50% discount, 45% off, payment on delivery to Lagos alone, and the likes. These search terms are what many importers use when promoting their product. So I've searched for payment on delivery, and here is the result I got. Like you can see on the screen, here's the result I got. So another way I do it is that I come over to where this video is and I click on video. That is, I'm featuring my result by video. I'm featuring it by video. The reason being that it will be very easy for you to know that people really want that product by the number of views and comments you see you have on that product. So I I simply click on videos, and here is the result I got. Here is the result I got. Here is the result I got. You see, when I click on video, these are the results I got. And look at this one that I've circled rather. You see, America tummy control pants, straight from US, giveaway price 7,000 naira. Tummy control, your name and delivery address to this. This person is in Nigeria promoting this product, and you see the product is having over 600,000 views. The product is having over 600,000 views. So at this point, all you need to do is to find a product with a lot of views and not more than 5 months old. You can see the product is circled above. After clicking on the product, here is what I saw. Here's what I see. Here's what I see. Here's what I can see. This is what I saw. You see, it's having over 2,000 comments and over 1,600 shares. It's having over 8,000 reaction likes. What does that suggest to you? What does that suggest to you? This tells you that people really want this product like seriously. And at this point, you simply create a test ad to confirm that the product still want, as in that people still want the product. So these are I identify what's in demand products. Among many other ways I identify, I've been able to tell you or show you two ways I identify what's in demand products. So let's quickly move into product sourcing. In this aspect of the training, we'll be looking at how and where you can source for your products, and here are some of the platforms you can use. We have the likes of AliExpress and 1688. I know we are familiar with AliExpress and we are familiar with 1688, but these are among many other sourcing portals where you can source for your products. And the thing is, there are many more portals like that. There are many more platforms where you can source for your products at a very cheaper rate, even to the extent that you can even discuss with the manufacturer directly without you needing an intermediary, an agent, a procurement officer. You chat with the supplier or the manufacturer, you bargain on the price. If they put 50 yuan or they put 30 yuan on this, you can bargain that, oh sorry, can I pay 15 yuan? Can I pay $5? If it's in form of dollars, can I pay $5 instead of $10? You bargain and you come to a conclusion. So most of those portals, we're talking about them later. So when it comes to sourcing for products, you can either do it through an agent or you simply do it yourself. So if you are doing it through an agent, that means you need a procurement officer or a sourcing agent. Why will you have to do it yourself? Most of the platform, you know, like 1688, they are configured and they are programmed. They are written in Chinese, so you don't understand what has been written there. So all you need to do is just, you get the URL, you get the product link, so if you are using agent to source for your product, so you just get the product link, you send it to your agent. They are Nigerians staying over there. They usually go to the supplier to help you verify, to authenticate that the product you want to buy is worth buying it. They will help you to authenticate the quality, the quantity and the quality, the genuineness of the the supplier or the manufacturer, so as for you not to be scammed. So if you'll be sourcing on platform like 1688, an agent is the best bet. So I already told us that what you basically need to do is to search for the products you want on AliExpress or on any other sites like that, AliExpress or 1688. Copy the URL of the product and send it to the agent. So let's say you want to buy a beauty product, you go to any of the sites, and we'll look at this in detail in order as the training moves on, and search for the copy and search for the product. After you search for the product, you copy the URL of the product, and here is what I mean. Like you can see on the screen, this is the product. You copy the link of the product. You copy the link of the product, and you send it to the agent, and the agent will help you to verify the authenticity of the product and tell you what it will cost. You can even pay these agents through bank transfer, PayPal, MoneyGram, Western Union, and the likes. The second thing is for you to do it yourself. You do it yourself. You chat with the supplier or the manufacturer. You do a kind of video tour. You get to know their company. You get to know their workers. You get to bargain with them. How you can do this, you get to know more as the training moves on. So that is that about product sourcing. That's that about product sourcing. That's that about product sourcing. That's that about product sourcing. So you see, in product sourcing also, most of the sites you want to go to, they are dominated by manufacturers. So to make use of this site, you really need what's it called, Alipay or PayPal accounts to be able to make payments if you want to do it yourself. If you want to do it yourself. So when making use of this site, you also have to take note of some certain things, like is the supplier verified, how long has the supplier been listed on that platform, can they do a video tour? I already talked about that. So I advise you to do a video tour since you can't be there physically, and you want to ask them, can they send simply in samples, rather can they send samples? This is a prerequisite, as you don't want to buy 100 pieces of a product to find out that they are not what you really want, or they are of poor quality. So you firstly ask for samples. Like 20 to 30 pieces to see them first before ordering for more. So these are the questions you should have answered. You should have answers to before buying from any supplier. Also, if you plan on doing it yourself, then quality control should be important to you. So let's quickly look at what quality control is. This is basically the art of ensuring that the product specification and the manufacturing process meets the standard and your requirements. The goal here is to identify any problem, defect, and non-conformities in the product that doesn't follow the required specification from the supplier or from general international standard. So you want to check if they have the necessary certification. You want to check if they have been verified and audited. You want to check if they are legitimate. There are various ways of ensuring this. You can decide to pay a specialized company to do this for you, or you set up your own team, or you travel down to that place. So that's that about that. So let's quickly talk about minimum order quantity. So a lot of people go to some of these sourcing sites and see MOQ and wonder what the hell is MOQ. Well, MOQ, which is minimum order quantity, is the minimum amount set by supplier to produce or to sell at one time. So minimum order quantity are set for a reason. The manufacturers invest quite a lot of money into the purchase of materials, and also cater for production cost, and they also give low price margin. So in order to at least break even, there are certain units of the product they are willing to sell or produce. So minimum order quantity is very dependent on the type of product you want to buy and the quality of the material used for the production of the product. So most times you see MOQs of 100, 1000, 10,000. Another reason why supplier have such a high MOQ is because they don't keep stock. So for them to make reasonable profit from the production of a product, they have to set minimum order quantity. However, this shouldn't frighten you. This is where communication with the manufacturer is important, and this is what we teach in HECOM Success System. This is what we teach in God's World Academy. So remember, you want to go through quality control first before dealing with any supplier. So how do you handle MOQ? You simply request for samples. You can decide to even pay a little higher per unit to reduce MOQ, and also you can crowdfund. A more common terms used in asking people to pre-order for your product. This is just for you to raise cash to be able to meet up with the MOQs. So that is that about that. So I will be giving you a word of warning. Never be tempted to drive your MOQ too low, or you will force your supplier to compromise the quality of your product. And I know that is not what you want. Not good for a long-time business though. So that is that for product sourcing, guys. And let's go to product listing. How do you list for your product? How do you sell your product? Where do you sell your product from? So when it comes to product listing, I'll quickly be showing us two platforms where we can list our product, even though I don't really encourage that. Personally, I don't encourage that. There are two major platforms I will be showing us here. the place of the likes of Jumia and Konga. These are giant e-commerce platforms where you can easily create a store and list your product. However, in Ecom Success System under God's Words Academy, we don't just sell on this platform like everywhere else. One thing is we use sales funnels. This helps us to automate our business and control the inflow of customer, and also retain our customer and sell over and over again to them. So what we use in Ecom Success System and God's Word Academy is sales funnel. You get to know more about sales funnel as we move on in this training. So we'll go over each of the platform aforementioned, the likes of Jumia and Konga. So when it comes to Jumia, all you need to do is to just go to www.jumia.com.ng and simply scroll to the bottom of the page, and you will see sell on Jumia as shown on the image below. Like you can see on the image below, at the bottom part of the page, you see sell on Jumia. So after clicking on this, you'll be taken to the next page where you see start selling now. Simply click on it and just follow the on-screen instruction. If you have any issue, simply scroll to the bottom and click on contact seller support, and they will help you solve any problem you're having with your registration. Like you can see on screen, contact seller support. So to know how to sell on any of these third-party website using sales funnel, that will be discussed in our master's class. So the thing is, when you want to use Konga as well, like Jumia, Konga is more or less like Jumia. All you need to do is just to visit www.konga.com to create a seller store. To do this, simply click on the sell on Konga as shown on the image below. As you can see on the screen, at the topmost part of the Konga interface, you see sell on Konga. So you want to click on this, and after clicking on this, you'll be taken to a page that looks like what you see below. Simply click on register now and then fill the form. Then follow the on-screen instruction. If you experience any issue, click on the blue message icon and the button right side. Click on the blue message icon and the button right on the right side of the corner of the page to start a chat with the customer support. So like you can see, when you click on register now, and if you're having any issue, you want to come to click on this message button, and that is that about that. You can also sell on Facebook and Instagram. This is a very lucrative platform, and let me say, a gold mine that you can easily harness to sell your product with yourself being in full control of all the processes. So one thing you should also know is that Facebook owns Instagram. So to learn more on how to use Facebook and Instagram to sell your product, to advertise your product, to sell your product, in addition to sales funnel, I'll be teaching you that. I'll be showing you how to do that and how to learn that at the end of this training. So let's move on in our training. I believe you've been imparted with a quite qualitative information. So let's take a look, or let's take a summary of what you have learned so far. You've learned how to find problems people have. You've learned how you can find products people want and not just need. You've learned how and where you can source for quality product at a very cheap price. You've learned how to ship your product to your doorstep at a very cheap price and very fast, without even breaking your bank account. And you can also start selling your product quickly without having to beg people to buy. Our big guys do it using sales funnel. And let me quickly ask you a question. All these things that you've learned, they sound pretty cool, right? Definitely they sound pretty cool. You have learned some really great stuff, but the truth remains that I can't really cover all that you need to know in a single short video like this. And because of that, I have a question for you. So how would you like to come on board to join our masterclass, where I can actually help you to implement all that we have just talked about? The thing is, everything you have learned in the training so far, You can decide to go the hard way and do it yourself. However, it's going to take you many trials before you figure it all out. The thing is, you don't even know how, as in the right way to import. You don't even know how to handle logistics yourself. You don't even, know how to sell. You can easily go ahead and learn as in every one of these things on your own, but the truth is, it's going to take you up to 6 to 12 months to master all of this yourself. So you don't want to waste all time learning. You know why? The reason is just because time spent can't be gotten back. Time spent can't be gotten back. So I've just shown you quickly and easily the fastest way to get started. You see, everything I've shown you, you can easily go on your own to try to implement them. But I just show you quickly and easily. The fastest way to get started is the system I have created for you, and it is being called e-commerce success system. E-com success system. In this system, I'll be showing you the 7 step-by-step success system to making 7 figures in e-commerce, doing mini importation, the 7 step-by-step success system to making 7 figures. And what I just show you is the exact system that I make use of. That continually makes me 7 figures monthly. And you can choose to do it all on your own using all that I've shown you. But if you had like me to help you implement everything we have covered practically, then I'll be delighted to. If you want to be able to build a successful e-commerce business, make more profit all from your home, even if you are just starting out today, then this success system is specially made for you. And you should probably listen. I'm not going to hype this system, neither will I try to get you all hyped up about what this is all about and how this can help you. So what I want to do now is I just want to show you what you will be having access to in e-com success system and how it can help you. So if it is right for you, then I want you to get it, and if it is not right for you, I don't want you to get it. So here is what you will get inside the e-com success system. Where I'll be giving you the introduction. I'll be introducing you to how you can easily develop a business mindset, and the full introduction to the course, and also I'll be taking you through how you can choose a niche. How you can determine a profitable niche, how you can determine a profitable niche. Those are the things I'll be taking you through. That's part of the things I'll be taking you through. How you can determine a profitable niche. As you can see, these things are videos.
All right, you're welcome.
You see?
Once again into this training. In this section of the training,
that's part of the training. How to determine if your niche is profitable before investing on it heavily. That's part of the training. We're talking about niche intelligence. We also be talking about product research. I already told you that I have different ways of doing my product research. So we'll be talking about the criteria for choosing hot in demand product, and I'll be taking you through different platforms where you can identify hot in demand products. We'll be talking about product sourcing as well, where you can source products from, how to source for a replica product, how to source from 1688. We'll be introducing you to product sourcing and how to source from different platforms, how to source from AliExpress, product sourcing in details and the like. This is an extensive training, guys. I'll be taking you through how you can ship your products to Nigeria and how you can ship your product to your buyer. That is the local and international shipping. And I'll also be taking you through the digital marketing, that is the Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, email marketing, SMS marketing, the chatbot marketing, how to sell on Jumia and Konga the right way, other ways to sell your product, sales funnel design, how to double your sales using the power of offer, and the introduction to this module. And also, I'll be taking you through business management. I'll be taking you through how you can scale your business, how you can manage your business, and the likes. And that is what you'll be getting access to in this e-com success system. That is what you'll be getting access to in this e-com success system. You'll be getting access to how you can choose a niche, how to dictate product research, complete strategy, unbeatable product sourcing arc, local and international product shipping arc, product listing and funnel building arc, digital marketing arc, business scaling and management. These are the things you'll be having access to in this training in e-com success system. Now, what you are about to receiving is worth over 450,000 naira. Is worth over 450,000 naira, and you're probably wondering about the price. You're probably wondering about the price. Or what should the price be? Now, listen. The last training I had was sold for 15,000 naira, and it was sold out. So even though I know that there are many other trainings out there selling for more, and I will also be giving you my personal, alongside with everything I've shown you, I'll also be giving you my personal support in case you are stuck at any point. In case you are stuck at any point, and not to mention the consistent update to the system per time to make sure that you are up to date. To make sure that you are up to date, and this system will also be providing you with implementation guide to walk you through the step-by-step process with an unbeatable support. So I'm not going to the thing is, I'm not going to charge you 450,000 naira today, even though I could, but I won't. But I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a sincere question. If all that this package did for you was, one, to finally turn you into a profit pulling machine in the e-commerce multi-billion-dollar industry, will it be worth 450,000 naira? If all this package did was to take you from an average income earners to a 6 to 7 figures monthly earner, will it be worth it? Would it be worth it? If what this package did was to finally help you achieve that lifestyle you have always wanted to live, that lifestyle you and your family has always wanted, would it be worth it? If all this package did was to help you pay all your bills comfortably and have extra cash to play with, would it be worth it? I don't know about you, but I make 7 figures monthly running an e-commerce business on the side. So this is one-time investment, and you don't have to pay again. But the information you are getting will pay for itself forever. So what do you think, or what do you actually think I should charge for this? What do you actually think I should charge for this? Do you think I should charge 200,000 naira? Do you think I should charge 100,000 naira? If 75,000 naira? If 50,000 naira? Or 25,000 naira? Now, there are many people who will gladly pay all this just to have access to this wealth of information and the support I'm giving to you. But I know that not everyone have this sum of money to get started with. So that is why I would like to give all this out for the first 30 action takers for just 7,500 naira. For just 7,500 naira. Just for you being part of this training right now, because I want you to have access to this wealth of information, and I understand what the economy is saying now. So immediately I discussed this with a friend. The thing is, 5 ticket was taken already, because he knows I was selling this course for 15,000 naira before. So that is perfectly 50% discount. That is perfectly 50% discount. So I'm having just 25 slots left. So I want a lot of people to be financially free. That is what I'm doing. As much as I really want a lot of people to be financially free, most especially in times like this and beyond, I've decided to give 50% discount on this course and make it 7,500 naira. But I must let you know that this is just for those who will take action between now and the next 3 days. The discounted price is 7,500 naira. And I must also say that I don't work with lazy people. I don't work with lazy people. I only need people who are truly ready to turn their financial situations around. People who are really ready to turn their financial situations around. This is only for those who are ready to put in the work. And that is why this offer is going to be valid for just 3 days. And after 3 days, this offer will be gone, so you only have access to this in the next 3 days. And after 3 days, I'm going to take the price back to 15,000 naira, which is currently the price tag to it. But I want to bring it down so that you can gain access to this wealth of information. All you have to do is to click on is to gain access to this course is to click on the link below. So you can decide to pay via Paystack payment processor, and verification is almost done immediately, or pay directly into our bank account. As you can see on screen, the name and the bank account has been shown to you on screen, so you can easily pay to that. And if payment is being made via deposit or transfer, you will have to send your transaction evidence and your name to this number you are seeing on screen via WhatsApp, or you email gosworth20@gmail.com, gosworth20@gmail.com. But like I said, I really want to help you in your journey and be remembered for imparting your life. I really want to help you, so that someday when you think about how you got started, you remember my name. That is what I want, and that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I like to over deliver. However, this offer ends in the next 3 days, and like I said, only 25 slots is remaining. People are already paying for the course. So only 25 slots is remaining. And if you want to go fast, that's one thing I really want you to know now. That if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. When you have the right people in your network, you get things done easily, and you get the necessary help you need to take you to your next level in life. You may want to say that I already know how to import. Interesting. Do I still need all of this? Interesting. Like I said, I just share the exact success system I use, and you can also go ahead and implement the same thing. But you are going to, have a lot of trial and error, have a lot of fails, and can even take you up to 6 months to figure it out. That is why you need a mentor. You see, here is the manual. See what he has to say after giving him some tips to apply to his business. As you can see on screen, he said, all I know is that only God Almighty can reward you, because you just help an orphan to get himself active with no financial issue anymore. May the Lord continue to be with you and guide you through all the days of your endeavor. That is what someone has to say. That is a testimony. These are the benefits you get when you come into our master's class. And you can see that the only limitation you have exists in you right now. There are no limitations. Now I want to do something great. I'm setting aside fast action bonuses. These bonuses are only going to be available for those who will take action in the next 3 days. And what are the fast action bonuses? You have part of the fast action bonus that I'm setting aside for people that will take action in the next 3 days, that will get a course in the next 3 days, is a book on generating social traffic, designing sales funnel with pro funnel builders, email marketing hack. The fast action bonus is on generating a book on generating social media, social traffic. The second fast action bonus is designing sales funnel. You'll be taught how to design sales funnel with pro funnel builders like Elementor, Thrive Architect, and the likes. You also learn how to use email marketing. You also learn about email marketing. You will have access to a Facebook ad domination material. You will have access to a few tested products and their funnels. You have access to how you can buy replica products like Fendi, Gucci's, and the like. The thing is, let's call a spade a spade. Most of the Gucci products you buy out there, they are fake. They are replica products because you need a license to sell most of these things. You also learn how to design your campaign image. You learn how to download stock images for free. You have the list of products to start with, list of websites that you can easily use to source and compare prices. You have access to a live A to Z implementation section on how to run mini importation business. That is, from how to choose a product to setting up your Facebook advertisements. You also learn how to make video for your advertisement, and I'll be granting you access to a video software which is Camtasia 2019. You also have access to my procurement officer contact, my shipping and logistic company contact. You have access to WordPress premium plugin, the likes of Elementor Pro, Thrive Architect, and Catflow. You also have access to a course on Instagram that teaches you how to go from 0 to 600 Instagram followers. You also have access to the e-copies for people who loves to read. You also have access to the audio record of the training. So if you don't want to watch the video, you can easily listen to the audio. And these are the fast action bonuses that you will be having access to. So here is what you'll be getting. You'll be getting over 400% worth of material, of course, and all you have to pay is to gain access to all of this course is just 7,500 naira. Let me ask you a question. Do you still think 7,500 naira is too much for this course? Really? Honestly, for what you are about to receiving, do you really think 7,500 naira is too much? I'm not sure that is too much. Let's quickly do some calculation. Let's divide 7,500 into 365 days. When you do that using your calculator, you will discover that you have 21. So that simply means you are investing 21 naira daily into your life and future. Do you think that is too much an investment? Is 21 naira too much an investment into your life daily? I'm not sure it is too much. It is not too much. Do you know how much you spend on airtime every day? An average person spends a minimum of 2,200 naira on airtime monthly. Let's multiply that across 12 months. That gives us 26,000 naira, 26,400 naira. Instead of blowing all that money on things that are going to fade away and lose it, why not critically invest on yourself? Now that you are getting all this for a lifetime, you have the knowledge for life. You will have the knowledge for life, and you will be able to use it over and over and over and again. One thing you don't know is that money replenishes, but time doesn't. Let me quickly explain. Let's assume you work at a company and you are being paid every 2 weeks or every month. You go out to pay your bills. The next month you still get more. You still get more money, but you don't get more time. Absolutely, you don't get more time. So working for someone for 30-something years won't make you rich or give you the freedom you desire. Ask your neighbor who is now retired from working for the government or private firm. They are back to being broke, worried, and being frustrated. Respectfully speaking, one of the few, only a few who understand the importance of investing are living a lifestyle free of money worries. You see, Robert Kiyosaki said poor people buy liabilities, but what the rich people do is to put their money where it turns into more money. So let me ask you another question. Let's say you got 10 pieces of a product for $2 per pieces. So the cost of 10 pieces is around 10,000. Let's assume $1 is 500 naira. So $2 is 1,000, and you got 10 pieces. So that's 10,000 naira. Cost of shipping the product is 10,000 naira. Cost of advertisement is 10,000 naira, and the cost of shipping the product to your customer is 20,000 naira. So you should also know that some customers might buy more than one piece of your product, and the shipping cost may not really be up to that amount. Now all these figures right here are Zoom figures, and you can even be making more than this. Let's say a total of what you are spending to buy the product and to ship the product to your customer is 50,000 naira, and you are selling one piece for 15,000 naira. From what I have been showing you from the beginning of this training, you already see that it is very possible. So you sold 10 pieces and you are left with a pure profit of 100,000 after taking out your expenses. Now, do you think you have made back the money invested into this course and the money invested into purchasing your products? Do you think you have made back that? And remember, you are not even going to stop there. The knowledge will be yours forever. The knowledge will be yours forever. And you can even say you can say you don't want to sell again, which is unlikely. You have the knowledge to get yourself some quick cash whenever the need for it arises. So you can never be broke with this knowledge in your bank of knowledge. As I close this training, let me quickly show you something. You see, I don't want the system to be saturated. This offer is only for those who will make payments within the next 3 days. So click on the button below to be part of the training. And let me quickly tell you, hold on. I want to even give you, I would like to quickly do something as well. I want to even do something more great by taking away the risk so that you have no excuse. So I'm giving you a month back, 1 month money back guarantee. What do I mean? If after going through what I'm about showing you, what you're about getting and implementing every single information, you still feel this is not what you've paid for, what you will do is just to simply just to ask for a refund. Send me a message and I will send you your money in full, and even with an apology letter. That is how confident I am about this. So what is going to be? You are either going to ignore all that I have been telling you and nothing changes about your current situation, which is 100% risk-free, or you take action today and join hundreds of others already making a killing in mini importation business. And you must know that whatsoever choice you make today is still a choice. So all you need to do is to click on the button below this video and choose a payment option, then follow the instruction after your payment is successful. Don't think you are doing me a favor by investing into income success system and getting all this value worth over 400,000 just for 7,500 naira. You are only investing in yourself because it's going to change your life. Don't just take my word for it. Executives are executors. Take action now. Click on the button below to have access to all these life-changing offers. That is it. So right now you have two options. Now you can sign up and get involved and then go and make more money, or you come up with excuses which can be that you can't afford it. Why you can't afford it? Why you can't do it at all time? You see, you can easily come with an excuse that you can't afford it, and that's interesting. That's good. Why you can't do this? Whatever your excuse is today, whatsoever your excuse is today, that is fine by me. But the reality is you can't have both. You can either have money or have excuse. All you got to decide, and the ball is in your court. All you got to do is to decide which one you want. I don't know about you, but I want money, and that is why you need to go invest right now. Click on the link below to get started. I wish you success as you start your journey. I hope to start working with you very soon. See you in the inside. Olawale.